Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Pisces, Aquarius, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. Welcome to Pisces season. Welcome to Savage Scopes. I am Chris Corsini and I am here to talk about the astrology. I also have some soul cards here, so we're gonna see what messages are coming through for you. This is focused on Pisces season. So I'm going to look at each individual sign and we can see what to expect. Make sure you watch your sun, moon, and rising sign to understand a full picture of what you can expect for the next 30 days or so, okay? Let's start. Aries, welcome to Pisces season. This is a really exciting time for you because it feels like we're wrapping up a lot of things. We're closing old doors. We are writing the last chapter and we're ready to close the book and toss it away. We definitely will be replanning, restructuring, reimagining what you want for yourself, for your projects, for your relationships. This season, your 2nd, 6th, 10th, 11th, and 12th house will be activated. So make sure that you are slowing down. That's the first thing I hear, okay? I also have some soul cards here. We've got the 3 of Wands reverse and the Sun. The Sun is beautiful because it says new identity is emerging. It also says you will find a lot of new information, a lot of new things will be illuminated for you, and you will understand yourself and understand the people and the things around you. You will understand them better. Meaning what? You know what you want to keep and what you want to let go of and clear out. I think a lot of you will be evaluating your desires. What do you want for yourself? What do you want for your future? What kind of people do you want in your life moving forward? We've got the 3 of Wands reverse. So with the 3 of Wands reverse, this energy feels like we are replanning. So if you've been invested into a team or you've been investing your time, energy, money into a project, into a company, into a relationship, a friendship, a family dynamic, something. If you've noticed that you've been committed and supporting and trying to do something, but the results are just not there, you're not getting any benefit. It's just like, now is the time to say, okay, these chapters need to close. These doors I need to close and lock and throw away the key because bye bitch, it is time to dip, okay? We just finished a Venus retrograde, a Mercury retrograde. We also have Venus, Mars, and Pluto all in Capricorn. So it is a really important time for you to slow down and not only think about the next 5 minutes, sorry, but it's like, Capricorn is long term. So I think you have an opportunity now to really slow down and reflect and understand, like, do I really want to continue moving in this direction, or do I want to get out, disconnect, clear it out, say goodbye, say thank you for everything you taught me, but it's time to close the door. I think that is probably the better approach. Of course, that's not for everything. There will be people, projects, things that remain in your life for the next chapter, of course, but your birthday is very soon, and because that will start a fresh cycle, it means right now we are in the last chapter of the last cycle. So that last, most previous cycle is just about to wrap up. In this last chapter, Pisces season, welcome. Yeah, you need to figure out what you are keeping and what you are letting go of. I also think it's really important for you to prepare and just figure out, like, okay, if I want this, maybe you establish a new goal. If I want that to happen, Like, how can I actually make a plan of action? So what responsibilities, what kind of people or learning or skills do I need to develop? And you don't need to rush it. You don't need to force it. Nothing right now is asking you to force it and to rush it. It's like, just chill. Think about the future. Now is a really good time for you to understand that small everyday habits and small behaviors over time add up to big change. So get ready. This is a good season for you to filter out, clear out, release the things that don't benefit you, to visualize and understand what you want for your next chapter, and to learn that small daily practices will benefit you in the long run, okay? I promise they will bring positive results. So, I love you, Aries. You will survive. You will thrive. I will see you soon. Ciao. Taurus, welcome to Pisces season. It looks like we have a lot of focus on work and career and figuring out who and what will be welcome into our next chapter. This Pisces season, you have your 1st, 5th, 9th, 10th, and 11th house activated. And I feel like some of you could now be understanding yourself in new ways and feeling more comfortable with presenting something to the world. So maybe, well, for some of you, it will feel more personal. Maybe you've had a struggle for a while, or you've just been feeling like, oh, I just want to hold this inside. It's like time for you to just open up and let it out. I feel like when you let it out, when you have that heavy conversation with another person, or when you just open up to a friend and you just say, listen, like, I've been feeling this lately and I want to show you. Like, that person could just be like, wow, I totally get it. I really understand and I feel compassionate and I'm ready to like support you and to work with you or to help you. I feel like, Taurus, this season for you, if you need help, just ask for help. I'll say that again. Ask for help. Like, you don't need to do everything alone. And if you have a beautiful, amazing idea that you want to present, then go for it. Don't be scared. It's like, you don't need to show up and like take control of everything. No, but you could just be like, what's up? I would like to say something. This is what I want to say. How do you feel about that? And not get so scared and in your head. It doesn't need to be so intimidating. It's just like, I've got a 9 of Swords here. These are the soul cards. And a King of Pentacles, a King of Pentacles. So a 9 of Swords and a King of Pentacles, like 9 of Swords is literally saying, don't stress, don't live in fear. Like, there's a lot of opportunity for you to get creative this month, to show off, to show your talents, to show your skills. It's like everything you've been learning, now you have an opportunity to apply all of those lessons that you've learned, all of the struggles, the heartbreaks, the growth. It's like, now, okay, we've passed that. We've understood it. How do we apply it? And how do we figure out who and what is coming into this next chapter? Because very soon, I mean, like, your birthday will be very soon, for sure. Like, it's coming up. But we've also got the spring equinox starting in March. So like, that is a fresh, new, energetic year. So you maybe are feeling like, okay, I'm wrapping things up. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with everything because it's been a long year for a lot of us. I understand. But like, it's time for you to really figure out how you can present yourself in new ways. I also think here with the King of Pentacles, like, we're trying to figure out a better foundation. I want to say that also because we have Mars, Venus, and Pluto all in Capricorn. So like, that is literally us figuring out what we want to do, what we value, how we want to rest and feel satisfied in our relationships, with our money, how we want to establish a safe space, and how do we take action to actually establishing that safe space? And how do we make sure that what we are now establishing is long-term? Because Capricorn is very long-term. When Pluto is in Capricorn, all of our foundations and structures are changing. We have an opportunity to literally rebirth ourselves in new ways. We need to live in our authentic truth, and we need to just say, this is me, bitch, here I am. Take it or leave it. And if you want to leave it, if you want to dip, good riddance. See you later. See you never. You know what I mean? Like, you'll be fine. I promise. This is going to be an amazing season for you. Continue to wrap things up, filter, understand yourself in new ways, and get out there. Show the world what you've got, because you've got a lot of beautiful skills and a lot of amazing ideas. So don't waste them. Don't hold back. Okay? I love you, Taurus. I will see you very soon. Mwah. Gemini, welcome to Pisces season. It looks like you have, well, you need to review some of your intimate relationships, your love relationships, your friendships, how you connect with other people on a deep, intimate level. I'm also feeling like some of you really, and I'm a Gemini also, so I totally get it. Like, we don't have control. We don't have control over a lot of things. We can't control a lot of things. So like, why are we trying to? Or why do we think we can? We can't. Like, we can only control our reactions. So that is what you need to be practicing this season. I also feel like it's time for us to have more fun. It's like, continue to dream, get excited. I'm saying all of this because we have our 4th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and 12th house activated. So a lot of energy focusing on like how we show up in relationships, what we need for safety and security. Also a lot of deep subconscious old energies and fears and programs in our mind that control our behavior, or that the mind influences us. It's like those old stories, it's time to get rid of them. It's time to clear them out, because we're going through a mental rebirth. Also, we have Mars, Venus, Pluto, all in Capricorn. So there is a huge opportunity to establish a new foundation. Like, what kind of home do you want to be building over the next year? And can you even build it on this kind of soil, on this kind of land? It's like, is the land, the foundation, strong enough? Or if you haven't fixed all of the cracks, when you start to build, is it going to crumble later because the foundation is not strong enough? Right now, with Mars, Venus, Pluto in Capricorn, we have an opportunity to rebuild our foundation, and then we can establish our new structure. But right now, we need to clear out self-limiting beliefs, etc. I also feel like it's a time to just slow down and to just like chill. Like, I say that because these are the soul cards. I have an ace. Can you see that? Can you see that? Yeah. I have an ace of wands here. This is reverse. So this is saying, slow down. You don't need all of the answers. You don't need all of the clarity today. It's not gonna happen today. I also feel like some of you could be feeling a little bit less motivated, or just feeling like disappointed, or just like upset, or like sad. And it's like, whatever, just go with the flow. You don't need to force yourself to do something when your body is asking you to rest, or when your mind is just overwhelmed. Why do you feel like you need to continue to go, 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 go? Like, it doesn't make sense. And that is an old story that we also need to let go of. We don't need to be doing something all the time. And it's like, if I stop, everything's gonna fall apart. If I stop, I'm never gonna be successful. If I stop, I'm gonna lose everything. It's like, no, you're not. So you need to understand security and like safety and foundation and protection in new ways. These are new perspectives that are still coming up. We've got the Fool card here. This is the Fool. So like, the Fool is saying we have this new opportunity for a new journey, new exciting energy, and less emotional baggage. It's like, trust me, we've been carrying that emotional baggage for a while. It's like, we don't need to. We don't need to. I'm giving you permission to drop it. And Pisces season is the perfect time to do that because Pisces is A, really emotional, so you're gonna feel it. B, it's an opportunity for us to wrap up and close the door. Why? Because Pisces is connected to the 12th house in modern day astrology, and the 12th house is when we are finished, the entire wheel. And then we start in the first house, which is the spring equinox, Aries season, which is very soon. So take this time to slow down, relax. You will be fine. You will survive. Dig deep into your mind, clear out all of the old fear programs. Understand you don't need control. You don't have control. And really review your connections and your intimate love relationships and how you show up in those relationships and for work, friends, family, etc. But I just feel like how you show up and what you need from other people in your connections now moving forward is definitely different, and it has definitely changed over the past little while. So enjoy the season, Gemini. You will survive, you will thrive. I love you, and I will see you very soon. Ciao. Cancer, welcome to Pisces season. This season for you looks like you need to figure out how to say what you're feeling. I feel like it's really important for you to speak your mind, to get it out. I also feel like if you need help or you want to hire a consultant or a coach or a therapist or someone who can just help you process the internal dialogue, it's gonna be really helpful. This season, your 3rd, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 11th house will be activated. I'm going to explain now how that will feel. I also have 2 soul cards here, and we've got the Ace of Wands, and I also have the 8 of Wands. So a lot of internal dialogue or downloads or messages from the universe. It could feel like there's a lot happening around you energetically, but I feel like some of you are really trying to figure out what makes you feel safe now, because your idea, your understanding of the word safety and comfort and stability is changing. Also, how you connect with community and the people around you, how you present yourself to the world, how you show up in your connections, how you show up in your communities, in your social groups. I feel like it's changing, and the people you want to connect with, they're changing, or you want to change the people you're connecting with. I feel like there's an opportunity here to really understand yourself and your value and what now that looks like. Because Venus just finished a retrograde, Mercury just finished a retrograde, and we have Venus, Mars, and Pluto all in Capricorn. So a lot of internal awareness now about our values, our relationships, what we want from our relationships. If we are connecting with other people, and it could be love, friends, business, family, but like if we're connecting with other people, how do they show up? Cancers tend to give, and just drain themselves. I understand. I have a Cancer moon, so I'm like, oh, what do you want? I'll just give you everything. It's just like, no, bitch. We need to establish better boundaries, okay? I also feel like some of you could be obsessing or really thinking about the past relationships, people from the past, projects, bosses, people who maybe took advantage of you, lied, cheated, hurt you. It's like we're really trying to like reconcile and heal that part of us that's internally still hurt, or if we've learned a hard lesson, now it's time to apply it and to figure out how to actually let go of the past and to forgive ourselves, forgive them, to just say, thank you for teaching me. Thank you. We're good. I'm gonna go. Some of you are maybe wanting to spend more time alone. You are feeling maybe isolated or separate from other people. So don't let that energy really like get stuck in your mind. I feel like it's time to release that idea of isolation. You don't need to be alone. You don't need to struggle. You don't need to do everything yourself. So this Pisces season is going to ask you to really understand that and then to ask for help if you need it. Now, understand, Pisces energy is water energy. You, Cancer, are also water energy. So this season, you maybe will feel more strong than other signs. Earth, fire, air, etc. You are water, so that you're gonna feel a little bit like, whoo, okay. Now, with an Ace of Wands, I feel like there's also this new level of creativity. Maybe feeling sexy and like, woof, like excited to get out and to do something. I think you should go for it. If you're feeling this spark of joy, of excitement, if there's a new project or something creative you wanna get involved in, go for it. Writing would be really good for you. Painting, singing, dancing, anything creative, because Pisces energy is very creative. So you can apply that energy now. And when you have that Ace of Wands, this beautiful Ace of Wands, this is an ace of opportunity. This is an ace of creativity. This is a new offer. This could be some fun times with someone, if you catch my drift, big wand there. I feel like it's this opportunity now for us to just enjoy ourselves more, because not everything needs to feel so heavy. Not everything needs to be so serious. It's just like, I get it. I get it. I have a Cancer moon. I get it. It's just like, sometimes it's heavy. Sometimes it's hard. What can you do? Sometimes, bitch, you just gotta grow up and be like, I forgot I'm a badass Cancer. Look at me, I'm gorgeous. So like, I'm just gonna get back out there and enjoy myself, you know? So like, I think it's time for that. I think it's time to reconnect, okay, with the world and try to find some new people. Remember, we just finished a Mercury retrograde. So now we have an opportunity to see things differently, to understand people and the things around us in new ways. We have Mars, Venus, and Pluto all in Capricorn. So like, what you are now building is very long-term. Capricorn is serious long-term energy. This is an opportunity for you to understand yourself in new ways, what you want to present to the world and how you want to apply all of the lessons and everything you've learned up until now into a new approach that will make you feel more stable and more secure. Like, you need a strong foundation so you can build your next chapter on. You can't build a house on a weak foundation, because when you start to build, that house will crumble. So it's really important that we figure out all of the cracks in our foundation and that we learn how to clear them and understand that that crack, like, okay, that was a hard lesson. I accept that. I also am ready to drop that energy and to integrate it and to understand that that lesson was given to me and I was supposed to experience it, but I don't need to carry it with me for my whole life and ever and ever and ever. It's just like, no, like, that's not how it works. You were supposed to experience it. You don't need to carry it forever, okay? So slow down, get excited. Some of you, Eight of Wands, maybe need to take a day trip. Maybe get out, take a day trip, or take an actual trip, a vacation if you can. But like, an Eight of Wands, I feel like, is a lot of new communication, text messaging, emails, phone calls. So maybe some of you need to call an old friend. Maybe some of you need to connect with someone who can hold space for you and allow you to literally like just get it out, like just talk it out. And like, you don't need to do everything alone, okay? You just don't need to. So I hope that helps. Make sure you check your sun, moon, and rising sign to see a full picture of this Pisces season. And I will see you soon. Cancer, you will survive and thrive. I love you. Ciao. Leo, welcome to Pisces season. It looks like you have a lot of opportunities for some reflection. You can understand how you influence the people around you, how you affect other people. I also feel like you are really I'm sorry to say that, but like, you're gonna be like, wow, sometimes it is my fault. Like sometimes I do need to learn something. And I just feel like when your second, sixth, seventh, eighth, and 10th house is being activated this season, there's a lot of spotlight on you, but it's you understanding yourself in new ways, which is really beneficial and really, really helpful. I also have the Empress here reverse. These are the soul cards. I have the Empress reverse. So the Empress reverse, the Five of Cups reverse, okay? And the vibe that I get from these two cards is like, you're not gonna cry about it. You're not gonna feel bad. You're not gonna feel terrible about yourself. You're not gonna beat yourself up, but it's just like a subtle understanding that like, okay, I am here, I am involved, and there are also other people here and other people involved. And yes, they have responsibility, and I also have responsibility, and together we are influencing each other. So this season for you is going to be a lot of understanding yourself and your relationships, also your behavior and how it affects your body. Some of you are really going to want to be focusing on healing parts of yourself. So maybe practicing new workouts or like yoga or just exercise. I also feel like maybe focusing on eating different foods or whatever makes you feel healthier is going to be really good for you, because I feel like there's a focus on the body. You are now understanding that your actions and behaviors and what you do and how you do it, it impacts you on a physical level. And that can mean like, maybe you just don't rest enough. Like it doesn't need to be something serious. Like I'm not a doctor, I'm not telling you that. But my point is like, maybe you just need more rest. Maybe you're just always go, and you don't give yourself enough time to slow down and to rest and to take the break that you need and that you deserve. And when I see the Empress reverse like this, I feel like maybe part of your divine feminine energy is being neglected. What does the divine feminine energy look like? Well, it's that kind of slow down. That's the kind of energy. Slow down. Wait. Be patient. Trust the process. Like not everything needs to happen today. So you're maybe experiencing some roadblocks or an opportunity for you to slow down and to review and reflect all of the connections in your life, how you show up, what you contribute, and what do you bring into those connections, collaborations, partnerships? Like, what do you bring? What do you expect back? If you're giving something, you need to equally receive something. So what are you receiving? I also feel like a lot of you are going to be reviewing different projects or connections and just feeling like, is this really worth it? Like, do I want to continue doing this, investing my time, energy, money into these people, projects, things, cycles? It's just like, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm gonna let you know. You probably do know how you feel about it. You understand that fully, but maybe you're scared to drop these people or scared to say no. I think we have that 8th house activation. A lot of these old fear programs could be coming up. So you could feel like, I don't want to work with this person, or I don't want to date this person, or I want to quit my job, and then the fear comes up and it's like, controlling me. But I won't find another partner. I won't find another job. I won't, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, the stories in my mind, and you just spiral and you dive. It's like, don't let your mind hijack and take control. Don't let it happen. Just don't let it happen. Okay? When that happens, just like, nope, bye bitch, get out of here. It's like, no, I'm not going to let you hijack this experience. So a lot of us, well, that's happening. I said us, so I'm just gonna go with that. The us is happening because we all are feeling Venus, Mars, and Pluto in Capricorn. So as a collective energy, like the whole world right now is feeling the foundations and the structures and the connections and the long-term commitments, they're changing. So who we want to collaborate with, how we want to show up for work, what kinds of relationships we want, that is all changing for everyone. But I think for you, Leo, this season, you're going to notice that you're really sort of reviewing yourself, your own behaviors, and understanding that you are showing up into these connections and you are influencing the people around you. And how do you make them feel and what results do you get from that? I also feel like some of you, if you've been living in a strong ego space, it's just like me, 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 me. It's like, oh, wow. Okay, now I'm gonna slow down and understand that, like, maybe I should just allow other people closer. Maybe I should allow other people to show up and to share space with them, because when we collaborate, we actually both thrive. Like, it's not a competition, right? So I feel like there's just a lot of perspective shifting like that. The other thing, there's a 5 of Cups here reversed. So you don't see that when you share space. So if another person shows up and you say, okay, I'm here, I'm still the queen, like, hello, I'm a Leo. So like, I'm still gonna wear the crown, but I can share my stage. So both of us can stand together, and 5 of Cups reversed. You don't feel like you lost. You don't feel jealous. You don't feel anxious. It's like you're learning how to share better, if that makes sense. I don't want to like insult you with that comment, but I just feel like overall there's this energy of like, you're more confident knowing that another person can't take what is yours because it's yours. It's yours. Another person can't take it. So why do you need to compete or to like push them away to be like, look at me? Like, you don't need to do that. And you understand that now. So I feel like you're just going to have a better opportunity to establish new connections in a new way. And if other people are also like, I don't want to share, I want everything for myself, and you're just like, okay, fine, well then that's just not worth it for me, and I don't want to continue working with you anyways. So there's this review, this reflection, this assessment, and this new knowledge that like, you have everything you need and everything you want will come to you. You can't miss it. Another person can't take it from you. So like, I feel like just enjoying that, slowing down, also knowing that you can take a break and you can rest and everything won't fall apart and get destroyed. You know what I mean? So Leo, I hope that inspires you to take some new action. I hope you feel ready for Pisces season, and I will see you very soon. You will survive, you will thrive, and I love you. Ciao. Virgo, welcome to Pisces season. I want you to keep in mind, there is no I in team, okay? This is the perfect phrase for you this season. Why? Because you're learning how to delegate or to turn over responsibilities, to give them to another person who can help support you. You don't need to do everything yourself. So don't lie to yourself about that. Don't beat yourself up because you think you should do everything yourself, or you feel responsible and you have to take on everyone's responsibility and you're just carrying it all for them. You don't need to do that. You really don't. I understand you're a Virgo. You're a perfectionist. You can probably do better than them anyways, but you can't do everything. Like, you literally can't do everything yourself. You will exhaust yourself. You really need to focus on finding better balance in the body, making sure you're taking breaks, slowing down, allowing yourself to rest. This season, you have a lot of strong activations. We have the 1st house, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 9th house all being activated. So it is a huge opportunity for you to learn how to work with other people in new ways. I also feel like there's a lot of excitement for new projects, a lot of starting new things. Like, maybe you're feeling more about planning and really figuring out all of the details. And you're a Virgo, so you can obviously figure out the details. But I just feel like it's a really good opportunity for you to review everything you've learned, figure out how to apply it to this next chapter, and figure out what the next goals, the next big picture looks like, because you have an opportunity now to collaborate, to meet new people, to connect with new partners, and you don't need to control everything. You don't need to control the results and the outcome. It's like, just turn it over, go with the flow, let the universe guide, like allow other people to come in and to support you, and make sure that you're focused on, like, try to do things in a new way. Okay, I've got a 5 of Cups here. These are my soul cards, and we've got an 8 of Wands. So I see a lot of inspiration. I feel like there's going to be a lot of creativity. Of course, we are in Pisces season. Pisces is connected to Jupiter. Jupiter is in Pisces right now, so we have a lot of strong creative energy. We also have a lot of luck. We just finished a Mercury retrograde. Mercury is your ruling planet, okay? So Mercury retrograde finishing. Venus retrograde also just finished. We've had a huge opportunity to review all of our connections, our relationships, what we value, how we do things every day. So our process, our mental process, and try to figure out, like, what have you learned up until now that now you need to unlearn. For example, you are responsible for everyone. You're not. You are not responsible for anyone except yourself. Yourself. That is the only person you are responsible for, is yourself. Maybe your children if you have kids also. But it's just like, you can't control other people. You don't need to take on their emotional baggage or their issues. It's like, you can't fix everyone. So why waste your energy trying? I also feel like these new ideas, these new partners, that's going to be connected with this 8 of Wands energy. This 8 of Wands energy is really exciting. It's fast energy. It's also connected to Mars, I want to say. And Mars right now is in Capricorn. Mars in Capricorn is really trying to go. But Capricorn is asking it to slow down. Capricorn is saying, just wait, throw it on pause, plan, get more details in order, like figure out how you can actually make that vision happen. Like, how can you actually make that result show up? Who needs to be involved? How do you need to connect with new people? Do you need to hire consultants? Do you need to hire new teammates, etc.? There's an opportunity here for you to literally connect with people in new ways and to figure out how to allow them to take over, because when you don't need to be so stressed about doing everything yourself, when you can have more opportunity to actually rest, that's when you can have a better mental flow. The energy will literally come through because you're not distracted trying to fix everything, trying to do everything, trying to learn and understand and calculate everything for everyone. It's like you have an opportunity to actually slow down and to just pause. How do I feel? What am I seeing? What is coming up? And that answer is not going to happen in a 30-second pause. It could once in a while, but like, you need to actually take a break, take a bath, grab an hour outside, go for a walk in nature. I just feel like there's this opportunity to see things from a higher perspective and to understand that now your values have changed. Your process is changing. What you want from your collaborators, your partners, your lovers, friends, family, how you show up in relationships, all of that has changed. And with your new perspective and all of the lessons and all of the learning that you've gone through, now it's an opportunity to apply that into this next chapter as you start a fresh new cycle. We are all starting a new cycle in spring, the spring equinox. That will be Aries season. So it's a fresh start energetically because it's the first zodiac. So we are getting ready for that. We are all preparing for that. And you have an opportunity to drop these old ideas and drop these old perspectives that make you feel like you have to do everything for everyone all the time. you don't, okay? This Five of Cups is saying, maybe we're gonna have some disappointments. Maybe there's some people or projects that we lose or we need to let go of, but don't obsess about losing them. Don't obsess about letting go of things right now, because as we move into the spring equinox and that new cycle begins and that fresh year, it's the fresh energetic year that will start. If now we're clearing things out and releasing, you will have so much opportunity for growth and available space to accept in all these new connections and all these new collaborations and opportunities moving forward. So you can't have both, bitch. You can't have both. You can't hold on to the old and include the new. You can't do it. You need to clear out and get ready for this next chapter. So use this Pisces season for that. I also think, again, if you can delegate, if you can ask for help, just ask for help, okay? Why not? We all deserve a rest, right? I love you, Virgo. You will survive, you will thrive, and I will see you very soon. Mwah. Ciao. Libra, welcome to Pisces season. I'm excited for you because, first of all, the two soul cards that I picked are the Six of Wands, which is celebration, the Four of Wands, which is celebration, and together they equal 10, which is completion and results, and that reduces to a 1 in numerology, and that is a fresh start. So we have a lot of new, exciting things coming up for you. I also feel like this is a huge opportunity for you to establish new foundations and structures that will make you feel more safe and secure and stable moving forward. This season, your 4th, 5th, 6th, 8th, and 12th house will be activated. So we are still wrapping up a lot of old cycles, some people, projects, things. They can't come into the new year with us. I say the new year because in Aries season, we will have a fresh start. That is the first zodiac. That is the first house. That means we will start first, second, third. We'll go all the way back around. So that is actually the new energetic year. That starts when? On the spring equinox. So now we are in Pisces season. This is the last chapter before the spring equinox. It is time and it is an opportunity for us to wrap up all of the things that we need to drop and clear out before we go into this next chapter. You have an opportunity to organize yourself in new ways. I feel like there's also new habits, new behaviors that we are learning, that we are trying to integrate and apply into our new chapter. As this new sort of identity pops up, it's not really like a new identity, but it's just like how you want to be creating more comfort in your life, if that makes sense. It's like, what makes you feel safe? What makes you feel comfortable? How do you connect with the body? So maybe some of you are wanting to cook more, change your diet. Maybe you want to get out and you want to exercise more, or just slow down, take a rest. Like, not everything health related needs to be like getting out there and working out and lifting. It's just like, you don't need to do that. But like, I feel like so many people don't value rest, and like, you need to slow down. You need to take a break. You need to focus on your body and just listen to your body. And sometimes your body wants to get out there and go for a run. Sometimes your body wants to work out, but sometimes your body's just like, bitch, chill. Like, can we just slow TF down and just like chill? It's like, what the hell? So like, yeah, make sure that you are listening to yourself, okay? I also feel like connecting with siblings or family or friends who make you feel like family, just really close and comfortable. Like with the Four of Wands here, it's definitely a vibe, okay? Look at all this fire. It's a lot of fire. It's a lot of creativity. It's a lot of opportunity for you to figure out what you want to do with this next chapter. Who is coming, but also who is not coming. I feel like, again, there's a lot of things, a lot of people, these old structures that we can't bring into this next chapter. We just finished a Venus retrograde. We just finished a Mercury retrograde. So now our value system has changed. our perspective has changed. What we want from our relationships, our connections, our work, our love, how we rest, how we love ourselves, how we value ourselves, all of that is shifting. And with Mercury retrograde just finishing, maybe there's jobs or people that you don't feel like you want to continue connecting with. Some people have been renegotiating a lot of things, and it doesn't need to be only business. It could be like we are renegotiating our relationship, or we are having those heavier conversations about what you really value, what you really want from this connection. That can be friends, family, love, business, of course, but I just feel like when our value systems change, we need to sit down and update the people around us and let them know our values have changed. And if they don't feel comfortable matching your new value system, then you need to get rid of them. It's like, okay, bitch, bye. Like, I need to go find other people who will understand what I need so they can actually give me that so I can support them, they can support me, and together we can flourish. So that is an overall energy right now for sure. I also feel like it's really important for you to feel good, to have fun, get out, go find some joy. Like, what makes you feel good? Remember, it's Pisces season. Pisces is very, very creative. So you want to use that creative energy however you can. Writing, singing, dancing, moving the body, painting are all amazing things that will help support you this season for sure. Also keep in mind, Mars, Pluto, and Venus are all in Capricorn. So, oh Lord, that's a lot. That's a lot of energy because Mars wants to go, go, go. But when we're really feeling excited and we want to just charge forward, Capricorn is saying, slow down, chill for like 2 minutes, like get a plan together. Figure out what you really want from this. So, for example, Mars is how you take action, what you do and you go forward. Venus is what you get. It's the result. It's how you feel and what you value. So, is your action tied to what you value? Why are you doing what you're doing? And what do you want the big result to be at the end? Now, with all of that information, how can you slow it down and make sure you have a proper plan of action? Capricorn is asking you to slow down and to plan. Why? Because Capricorn is long-term energy, long-term results, and slow and steady. It's not a race. You don't need to rush. You don't need to get there today. It's like, no, you don't need to force it. No. Capricorn's not going to let you force it anyways. Capricorn's saying, bitch, slow down. So it's just like, chill, take it easy, slow down, connect with yourself, try some breath work or some meditation. Like, you don't need to get lost in the craziness. It's just like, the world right now is just crazy. So like, don't get lost in that. Just like, connect with yourself. You are a Libra. You're a beautiful, divine energy. It's like, come on, I have a Libra rising sun. I get it. Anyways, okay, I love you, Libra. I will see you very soon. Good luck, slow down, chill. You will survive, you will thrive. I love you. I will see you soon. Ciao. Scorpio, welcome to Pisces season. I'm really excited because the cards that we picked for you match your stars perfectly. There's a lot of focus on maybe some new love for some of you. Exciting. Also, it looks like very creative energy and a new opportunity to expand and connect with people in new ways. I have an Ace of Cups. I also have a Nine of Cups. These are the soul cards and they're looking good, okay? That Ace of Cups, this is an opportunity to connect with a new person. It could be an offer for work, something that is connected to creativity or something that makes you feel really willing and ready to express yourself in a new way. I also just feel like overall satisfaction. Nine of Cups means you won your dream, you have finally achieved it, or it's something that is really exciting for you and has a lot of potential to lead to other amazing opportunities. So make sure you get excited about that this season. We also have your 3rd, 4th, 5th, 7th, and 11th house activated this season. So I will explain what that means if you're like, what the hell are you talking about? So you have big opportunities for romance and love, new connections, also just deep intimacy. It doesn't always need to be love. It could be for sure, and we have that Ace of Cups, but just overall feeling more connected and willing to express yourself in new ways. Also I feel like some of you, maybe you're gonna be more open. It's like, okay, because Scorpio is a very private sign, right? So it's like, okay, I want to finally open up a little bit, see what happens. I think you will notice that other people receive that. Other people accept you, and maybe you were scared that if I share this, if I tell them something, if I open up and show them my vulnerability, it's like, ooh, like, how will they react? What are they gonna do? I think they're going to accept it and you're going to feel supported, and that's amazing. I also feel like there's this energy that you need to just drop control. You don't have control. I also think that it's really important for you to feel more confident in your skills, feel more confident in your vision, in your goals. Like, what do you want for yourself? This season is going to really support you going after your goals. You're gonna feel more confident, courageous, ready to get out there, get involved, get things done. And that 9 of Cups energy is supporting you also, because when you wanna get up and actually do something and feel like, okay, I'm not gonna be scared, I'm gonna actually just go for it and I'm gonna see what happens. When you jump into that and you go for it, the universe starts to support you and will bring you results. I feel like if you have maybe a creative project, because Pisces season is very creative. So if you have a creative Piscean project or something that you've been working on, maybe it's painting, music, a new business idea, but you've just been like nervous, you're like, ooh, I don't want to show it, it's not ready. First of all, nothing will ever be 100% ready. It just won't. So if you feel like, okay, I've been committed, I've been working on this for a while now, and here it is. Ooh, I'm nervous, but I'm ready to show it. Go for it, because other people will accept it. I really feel like you have a lot of good support from community, new connections, and it will like attract new people and new energies and opportunities into your life. Ace of Cups, new opportunities. So don't get scared. Don't get like too in your head. I feel like it's really important for you, if you're noticing, okay, I'm feeling stressed, I'm feeling triggered, I'm feeling worried, don't. You need to slow down. You need to connect with yourself. Maybe like buy a coloring book or something. I just see like different colors and different energies, and you're just like, just feeling it. You're like letting it out. And then you're like, okay, that stress passed, it's cleared, and now I can apply everything I've been learning up until now, because you have a lot of skills, you have a lot of lessons, you have a lot of amazing gifts and offerings for the world, but there's something internal that is like blocking you, and I don't think that it's connected to your true self. I think it's maybe like an old mental program, or another person tried to label you or put you down or push you away or whatever. And maybe it made you feel more isolated, or it made you feel more like, ugh, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. I'm never gonna win, or whatever. Whatever those old programs are in your mind, drop it. It's not true. And you have an opportunity now to actually apply everything you've learned. So all of the skills you've developed, all of the lessons, the challenges, everything that has prepared you for today, now you can apply it, and you can figure out how to integrate and mix it, maybe with a new creative project or creative collaboration. I also feel like, again, you could meet new people in a new community. So if you've been feeling like, okay, I want to get involved in something new, or I want to take a new class, or learn something, or just get involved in a community gathering, an event, go to the event, okay? You will likely meet someone, or if you're interested and you're trying to find more romance when you say, okay, I'm going to make myself available, I'm going to get out there and start showing people what I've got, who I am, I'm gonna open up a little bit more, then the universe will see that you are trying, and that energetic vibration will begin to attract people. Maybe it doesn't happen the first night, maybe it does, but if it doesn't, don't get disappointed. Just keep going out there, continue to try, continue to open up and be vulnerable, express yourself. I hope that helps. I'm really excited for you. Get out there, go on a date, you're a Scorpio, have some fun, and yeah, enjoy yourself, okay? I love you. I will see you soon. Mwah. Ciao. Sagittarius, welcome to Pisces season. I'm excited for you because you have an opportunity to replan your future. I feel like it's a good time for you to think about all of the details that you need to sort out so you can make your dreams a reality. You can apply them and manifest them. I feel like this season for you could be a little bit triggering, or there's a lot of internal energy and review and assessment. So we're trying to figure out what we really want and how we can get what we really want. This season, your second, third, fourth, sixth, and 10th house will be activated. So you need to get serious about money, get serious about your resources, get serious about how you want to make your plans and your future a reality. How can you get it all to actually show up? You need to plan it. I know I'm a Gemini, I'm a mutable energy, I get it. Sagittarius is also a mutable energy. We just want to go, 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 go. We don't want to wait. We don't want to pause. We don't want to plan. We prefer to just jump in. But this month, this season for you is going to be really helpful if you can slow down and you can plan accordingly. Why do you want to do what you want to do? So if you are establishing a goal, why do you want that? I feel like you're going to be really reviewing and reflecting on what have I wanted in the past and why? Like, what is the intention behind what I'm doing? That's really important for you to review this season. I also feel like you will be connecting with community in new ways or trying to figure out how to collaborate, find better partners. It's like, how can I find people who understand my vision and want to support me and I can support them, but we still both just need to pause and think about how we can properly support each other before we just jump in and then we both screw something up. I feel like you are now understanding yourself better. This season is going to give you more clarity about yourself, about your internal processing, about how you manage your emotions, about how you respond to the people and the things and the places around you. And when you actually slow down and you like reflect and review yourself and your behavior and you're sort of like managing to pause and to look at it, you will only benefit yourself because you will start to better understand your reactions. And when you can understand your reactions, it means you can pause before you react and you can think about how you want to respond and you can choose how you want to respond. Then if you have a goal in mind and you have a goal and it's set and it's ready, you know how to respond because you know what you want and why you want it. So you will choose your response accordingly so it matches your desired outcome, right? You're not just like impulsively running around like reacting. Like, no, you're slowing down and thinking about why you do what you do. I also feel like it's just a really good opportunity for you to start internally thinking about your future self, your future business, your future romance. Everything starts on an energetic level. And now you are understanding that better than before. So you have an opportunity to actually slow down and internally connect with your energy, connect with your higher self, with your guides, with the universe, whatever you want to call it, God, whomever. The point is, you have an opportunity to connect with that higher power. And when you can do that and you can tell them what you want, you can hold that vibration, you can hold that vision. When you start to take more time, try doing that every day, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. When you do that, you will notice externally your world starts to match that, and all of your manifestations begin to actually catch up and match what you see in your mind. That vision will literally show up. So how do you get your results faster? How? You need to actually start internally. And I think this season is a really good opportunity for you to try that, okay? Test it, play with it, make it feel like a game with your angels or whatever. It's just like, oh, you guys wanna play a game? Okay, here we go, boom. I'm gonna visualize this. I'm gonna hold that vibration. I'm gonna see it in my mind. I'm gonna hold it and I'm expecting it shows up, come on. And it's like, something will happen, something will show up, and maybe if it's not that exact result, it's something that will lead you to that result, okay? I have a 10 of Cups here. So these 2 cards are soul cards. We're going to talk about these for a minute. This 10 of Cups is like 100% satisfaction. Like you have an opportunity to find 100% satisfaction. This is also with your collaborations, business, partnerships, love, friends, family, etc. 10 of Cups is an energy of sharing success, sharing love, sharing abundance and opportunity, etc. So you have that energy here supporting you. I also have a 7 of Wands. So I feel like you are blocking yourself from getting that. Why? Because maybe you're still impulsively reacting, like we talked about before. Maybe you're not focused enough. You're not focusing enough on that proper vision, what you really want. Maybe you don't have a proper plan of action, or maybe you just need to slow down and fix things, figure out what the next step is, try to figure out how to enhance your details, enhance your plan. It will only benefit you. When I see the 7 of Wands, the other energy I feel is you don't need to explain yourself to other people. You don't need to say, I'm sorry, or if they're like, oh, like, why do you want to change your plan now? Why do you don't want to work with me? Why? It's like, I'm just not feeling it. I don't feel it. I feel like we're not a match. Sorry, that's it. You don't need to like sit there and explain and like feel the need to excuse. It's just like, I feel like we're just done. It's like, bye bitch, I'm just out, you know what I mean? So like, don't feel the need to explain yourself if you want to make last minute changes, okay? Stop blocking yourself because you have so many opportunities for abundance. But remember, this season, everything starts internally, okay? Pisces is very spiritual, very creative, very intuitive and connected to the other worldly energies, the higher vibrational energies. So make sure that you are asking them for support and you are showing them what you want. How do you do that? A visualization, and you feel that in your body. I want love, so I feel the vibration of love within me. Okay, you guys got it? Perfect. I'm waiting. You know what I mean? So, and it will show up. Just be patient. And again, sorry, Sagittarius, you need to be patient. I love you. I hope that helps. Enjoy your Pisces season, and I will see you very soon. Mwah. Ciao. Capricorn, welcome to Pisces season. I think it's time for you to have more fun, get more creative, get out there and enjoy yourself. Not everything needs to be so serious. Not everything is about resources, money, planning, structure, business. I know you know how to make money, okay? You've already figured that out. I know you have all of the amazing ideas. I know you have all of the commitment and you are a hard worker, and it's just like, I get it, you get it. We all know that Capricorn is the boss ass bitch. We know that, okay? So you don't need to prove yourself. You don't need to show other people that you know what's best. It doesn't matter, because this season for you, Pisces season for you, is more about connecting with joy and having fun, because your new life is finally emerging. Your new identity is finally emerging. I say that because your first, second, third, fifth, and ninth house will be activated this season. That is going to feel like you are more excited about getting out, getting involved in community. I also feel like you're maybe gonna wanna sit down and share more ideas. Capricorn typically is a little bit private. Like they have good ideas. They know what they want. They know typically how to get there, but they don't want other people, you know, stealing their ideas, or they don't want other people sort of grabbing onto their coattails and we're dragging them along. It's like, no bitch, if you're gonna join, you're gonna work your ass off also. But like Capricorn this season, I feel like it's more like, meh, whatever. I know I'm the best. I know I'm the top. So it's like, why do I feel threatened by you? I don't. And if you don't feel threatened, if you don't feel competitive, if you don't feel like anxious or intimidated by other people, if you're confident and you're confident in your skills, you're confident in your mind, you're confident in yourself and your future, then like other people, doesn't matter what they do, doesn't matter if they steal it, like maybe they want to steal your recipe, their soup won't taste the same as yours, because it doesn't matter if they steal your recipe, doesn't matter. It's your soup, it's your like special vibe. So like, I feel like you are really understanding that. And because of that, it gives you this new power. It gives you this new power and this internal support so you can actually get out more and share more ideas. You don't mind talking about it. You don't mind sitting down. You don't mind getting out there and just getting involved with new communities. I also feel like there's new opportunities for money because you're connecting with new communities, you're connecting with new people. So when you connect with new people, they will exchange ideas and energies with you, and that will inspire you to find other opportunities, other ways to make more money. So with all these new opportunities showing up, all these new collaborations, partnerships, people that you want to maybe collaborate with. So if you have a plan, it's a good time for you to present that plan and be like, who's interested? Maybe you'll notice other people are also really admiring your work and they're like, okay, I want to offer you something and see if you want to collaborate with them. If it feels right, go for it. We also just finished a Mercury retrograde and a Venus retrograde. So, and Capricorn for sure, because a lot of these energies are in Capricorn. We also have Mars, Pluto, Venus in Capricorn. So your foundations, your structures, your whole identity is changing, and everything that you used to value, now you're like, do I still value all of these things? If you don't, get rid of them and make more available space to invite in other connections, other opportunities for expansion. You've got a 7 of coins here. These are the soul cards and a Page of Swords reverse. Okay. So I feel like there's new information that will show up, but you need to get out and share your ideas so that other people can get involved in those discussions, and they will bring you a new opportunity. They will bring you a new perspective that will help you, it'll really help support your vision. So the 7 of Pentacles here is saying, just slow down. Slow down, be patient. Good luck, Capricorn. Good luck, Capricorn. Be patient. Ooh, child. Anyways, your 7 of Coins is saying you've already planted a lot of seeds, so you don't need to be like, stress, why are they not growing? Because bitch, they take time. Like, you can't force a tree, you just gotta wait patiently. But when that tree is finally grown and it's ready and it's full grown, the apples will pop, pop, pop. Every year you will get apples because it's long term. Everything that is shifting right now is related to Capricorn energy. There is so much planetary action in Capricorn right now, which means there is a huge opportunity to shift and to reestablish yourself in new ways. You want to be reestablishing your boundaries, your rules, your structures, your daily routines, your behaviors, habits, etc. How you spend your time, energy, money, your resources. All of those things right now are going through a rebirth. Why? Because Pluto is in Capricorn, which means change and transformation. So, like, don't waste that opportunity don't continue to do the same things that we've always done over and over and over and over and over. And it's like, you're not gonna get different results. That's the definition of crazy, is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. It's not gonna happen, okay? So be patient with yourself, be patient with your process. Pisces season is inviting you to get out and to meet new people and to experience more joy and playfulness, because when you do that, you will be meeting other people in a really nice vibration, and I think you're going to connect with them on a new level. So I love you. Get involved in community, show yourself off, like, look at me, y'all, here I am, bitch, I showed up. And get ready to find some new opportunities for money, connections, maybe love for some of you, because we have that second house activation. So I feel like with that Taurus energy, and we've also got partnerships, and we've also got like love, and Venus is in Capricorn. Like, there's an opportunity for you to connect with new people in new ways and to make something really beautiful with that. So I love that for you, okay? Enjoy yourself. I will see you very soon, Capricorn. Ciao. Aquarius, welcome to Pisces season. I'm really excited for you because it looks like there's a lot of rebirth happening for you. I feel like this deep internal, like deep subconscious energies, these old programs, these old fear ideas or fear programs or scary stories that are just in your mind running over and over and over and over. It's like you have an opportunity now to drop it and just be like, I'm done. I don't want to continue thinking the same thing over and over and over. Maybe if you've become dependent on an old story or dependent on a person or an addiction or whatever, it's like an amazing opportunity for you to drop and to break that kind of cycle, especially if some of those cycles, those thoughts, ideas, habits, if they've been given to you from family, if they are like generational and they've been passed down, you have a huge opportunity to break that cycle now. So I'm really excited. You should be feeling really empowered and like good about yourself this season because you have a huge opportunity to expand and level up. We also just had your birthday, right? So you have like this new fresh cycle that just started. So now you can write a new chapter. Well, not even really a new chapter, like get rid of the chapter. No, you're writing a new book. It's a whole new book, a new fresh year for you. So use this energy, this Pisces season, to dig deep in your mind and to clear out all of the old shit that you don't need. The soul cards here, I've got a Queen of Wands, so feeling excited and inspired to take new action, to start new things. Also, maybe some of you are focusing on business or you want to set up something. I also just feel like getting very creative is going to be really good for you. Why? Because Pisces energy is also very creative, very expressive. So if you have an opportunity to express yourself in a new way or to get involved in an art project or community or something where you can just get more creative, go for it, okay? It will only benefit you in the future. This season, your first, second, fourth, 8th, and 12th house will be activated. So you could experience a lot of strong, vivid dreams, like, woo, pow, you're really diving in. Also, I already mentioned, you have a big opportunity to break generational traumas or generational habits. It's an opportunity for you to really learn how to use your mind in a new way. So if you have these old patterns or these old belief systems that are stuck, because you're fixed air energy, right? Like fixed air is like a perspective, and that perspective is hard to shift. So if you have an opportunity now to better understand where that perspective is from, you can get behind that perspective. You can go behind it and find the root And then maybe that root is from your family or from a past partner or a past friend or whatever. Something like, put it there and it's just been stuck there. It's like, okay, it's stuck. And now it's like, pop, like, get it off. You know what I mean? So you have an opportunity to literally chip it off and get it off. And then you can replace that old belief system. You get rid of it. You can replace it with a new belief system. So you can focus on increasing self-worth or repatterning your mind. You can expect a lot of new connections, and you can figure out how to show up in new ways for those new connections. Because if you're meeting a new person and they've never met you before, you can literally present yourself however you want. You can invent a new identity, and you have that first house is activated. You have this new identity actually emerging. That will attract new connections. That will attract new people in your life. And you're trying to figure out what that new identity and these new connections, how do I keep myself safe? What does safety look like for myself moving forward? Because your idea of safety has changed. We also have Mars, Pluto, Venus, all in Capricorn right now. And we just finished a Mercury retrograde, a Venus retrograde. So we've had a big opportunity, like the last, I'd say 2 months, 3 months, to like really reflect, review, understand ourselves in new ways. We understand what we want from our relationships, what we need from our relationships, and we're trying to level up in so many different ways. If you want to level up, you can't continue to behave the same way you've always behaved. You need to change the behaviors. You need to change the people around you. You need to change how you do things. And that takes time. It takes patience. It's also maybe a lot of deep shadow work. So understanding our triggers, understanding our traumas, our heartbreaks, our conditioning. It's like, oh, everything we've been taught that we thought we had to do, and now it's like, I don't need to do that? What? Okay. So when we're digging deep and we're clearing out all of that negative energy, all of that toxic behavior, all of those old mental loops that don't benefit us, when we clear that out, that is shadow work. When we clear it out and we learn how to integrate and accept all of the parts of ourselves, then we can establish new boundaries, new rules, new structures, new behaviors, habits, etc. And that will lead us to a better lifestyle, a new routine. That is what you are supported in doing right now. Why? Because all of those planets, Mars, Pluto, Venus, they're in Capricorn. Capricorn is long-term. It's also how you spend money, make money, what you do every day. Small changes over time add up to big change and big positive results. So it's like we are definitely focusing on establishing ourselves in new ways. We've also got the Three of Wands here reversed. So you've got the Queen of Wands and the Three of Wands here reversed. So the Queen of Wands, she's like, okay, I'm ready. I want to break free. I want to break free and become more independent. I want to make my own decisions. I want to feel good about myself and get creative. I want to dictate and control the things around me. And with the Three of Wands reverse, it's like, if it's not working, I'm not gonna stay here and try to fix it over and over and over. I'm not saying that if something breaks or a relationship needs some work that we just drop it, get rid of it, like, bye bitch. Like, no, that's not what I'm saying. But I think you know internally, especially during Pisces season, because intuition will be strong, you will know if that connection, that team, that project is not working. And if it's not working, the Queen of Wands is like, bye, gotta go. So don't be afraid to leave if you need to leave, okay? I love you, Aquarius. You will survive, you will thrive and expand. You have huge opportunities for change and abundance coming your way, and I'm really excited for you this season and for the next major cycle that you just started, okay? I love you. I will see you very soon. Mwah. Ciao. Pisces, welcome to your season. Happy birthday. I am excited for you because you are starting a fresh cycle, a new chapter. And now it is time for you to write the story you want, okay? This season, your first, third, 7th, 11th, and 12th house will be activated. So if you notice old fears or old people, old ideas, energies are coming up, don't get stressed or anxious, just slow down and chill. Understand that all of that energy is coming up so you can clear it. Why? Because you are finding new perspectives. You are understanding yourself in new ways, and you have a new identity emerging. When you are leveling up, you can't bring all of those people who don't want to do the work, don't want to take themselves seriously. Maybe they don't want to heal. They just want to like talk shit or like do it. It's just like, like I have a 4 of Cups here. These are the soul cards. The 4 of Cups reverse is saying like, you don't need to be involved in that kind of behavior, that kind of community or social group. It's like, you're not accepting things that are less than you deserve. Like if you know you have something in your mind that you really want that, it's like, don't say yes to something that doesn't match what you really want. It's like, and also you could just be maybe bored with these people. You know, it's like, so why are you still investing your time, energy, money into these people, projects, situations? It's just a waste. And when you say no and you cut that off and you wrap it up, because you just finished a huge cycle, like now, like you're moving into a new year. So your first house is being activated. So that is a fresh cycle. Like you've just finished wrapping things up. Venus just finished retrograde. Mercury just finished retrograde. So it's like, now we see things in a new way. We have a lot of clarity. We understand what we want from our collaborations, connections, partners, love, friends, family, whatever. It's like Venus retrograde does not play, and it has been digging deep into our old wounds and pain so that it can come up so we can clear it and understand that now we've grown and we've leveled up and we are ready to invite in new, better, more stable, solid, foundational relationships into our lives moving forward. We have Mars, Pluto, and Venus all in Capricorn. So what you are trying to establish now, whether it's money, new business, friends, love for sure, even just self-love, self-respect, etc. All of that, like whatever you're establishing now, Capricorn is very long-term. So these are big cycles. So make sure that you are getting more serious about who you want in your life and what projects you want to commit to and how you want to work with people, etc. Because now is the time for you to establish, especially because you will have a new moon in Pisces this season, you want to establish new intentions and new goals and ideas for yourself and your future, and dream big, okay? We have Uranus in the 3rd house also, so maybe some surprise communications or messages, or you could be like working on something, planning something, then last minute just boom, a change. I'm telling you now, don't stress. Go with the flow, okay? It's gonna be nice. It's not too complicated. It's just like this 4 of Cups reverse is saying, if you don't feel that that person is serious about their commitment to you, if you don't think that you are on the same page as them, if you feel like another person's vibration doesn't match your goal, doesn't match your vibe, then it's like, you can't waste your time. You don't have the patience anymore, Pisces, so why fake it? Why just put on a smile? It's like, no, bitch, bye. You know what I mean? So anyways, you will survive, you will be fine, and you will thrive. Pisces, I love you. Enjoy your season. Happy birthday, bitch. I will see you soon. All right, thank you for joining Savage Scopes. I am Chris Corsini, and I'm here to support you on your journey. Make sure you check out your sun, moon, and rising sign. Make sure you subscribe and comment below. We want to know what you are most excited about for Pisces season, okay? Take care, good luck. We'll see you very soon. Ciao.